We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Washington Commanders and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico in the booth with Greg Olson and Blake Grupe on the field to get this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. At their own 27-yard line. Its metal frame corrodes. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Ready. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short one there to Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. The Steelers.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now.
Give, and here's Johnson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. And 2nd down. 2 yards on the pickup.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
The RPO, that one is complete. That's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. That's good.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down. It's now 2nd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to be 3rd down. 10 yards to go.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. In punt formation. He'll return it from the 11. And he'll get a few yards on this return. Up past the 15-yard line. Now it's the Arizona product that is Corey Krosky Merritt. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
Come on. 18 rattle. 18 rattle. Nothing 19.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the Steelers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left. But this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 5.
Cougar 19. Go.
On the zone read, here's Johnson. They'll take this down to the 47. Johnny Newton there on the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Ready.
Pass caught right side by Henry. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So after being unable to pick up the 1st down on 3rd down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter 4-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
70 Lions.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Moving to his left. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch. A big play there for Washington. 42 yards.
Okay, great.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready,
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll take this down inside the 30. Dallas Turner on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. On the run to the right. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Okay, ready? Go!
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. You can see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. After a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back to the Steel City after this.
Ready, ready. Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. That is first touchdown this year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll bring this up to the 22. Chris Jenkins, they're on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Open man is Robinson. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Commanders. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. Run here with Johnson. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Second down, zone read, and he keeps it. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Ready, set.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. First down.
Pretty curious decision there, Mike, to go quarterback sneak on 2nd down. It's typically something that we see on 3rd and 4th down. But in this case, the play caller wanted to convert this 1st down, don't leave anything to chance, and he's able to get a fresh set of downs.
He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
16-yard line.
The run out of the gun with Johnson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Come on, set.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's now 4th down and
1. On the jump.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go, set. Ready.
They'll run it and give it to the big guy. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stand.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll begin here on the ground. It'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. That was good for a dozen. A very quick 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate for the defense.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
2nd down, they need 7.
brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll throw with Daniels. That is intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Okay, ready? Get up! 19, Charger, 19!
Back to throw here to begin the drop. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Moving left. He's going to run it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Ready? Ready, ready.
He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Yeah, Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready, ready, ready.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one.
It's one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And, yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
60, hey, press. Lion. Ready.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. To the goal line and in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Steelers will take a 14-6 lead. Leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Returning is Igbenogany. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Get it. Viking 18.
Throwing is Daniels. Now pass deep from McLaurin. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete, but it looked like early contact. Let's check the call. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This one will be from 37 yards out. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And that'll be incomplete. How about that call? A fake field goal, but it doesn't come off as planned. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
Throwing now, Daniels. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go 80. 18, 5 years. Go check, go check.
To throw is Daniels. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up here midfield.
Project SMH. This ain't what you know.
On the check. Come on. Ready.
On this 1st down, it's Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a screen set up for Johnson. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
It is 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give, flush to his right. He'll look deep for Pickman. He's got it! No touchdown, but they are close. Gonna be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 52 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Johnson will score. Touchdown. Steelers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Aubrey good with the extra point. And the Steelers extend it to a 21-6 advantage. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
On the jump. Ready, 7-5.
Daniels now on 1st down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Washington.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Cougar 19.
And the Commanders' first down.
10 for 11. 19 Lions. Mustang 19.
To the air again is Daniel. Moving to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain there of 27 yards.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
Rolling right. He keeps it himself, and he's going to be out of bounds for a gain of about 5 on first down.
Okay, ready? 19 tight. 19. 70 Timberwolf. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready?
Play action. Here's Daniels. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That'll be caught. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Down the field, he's got his tight end on throw. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Down inside the 10, and he is out of bounds. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Can the defense do it again? From the 1. Third down now and goal.
Come on. Ready.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Steelers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to throw yourself back in it.
That's the score. Steelers 28, Commanders 14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Returning is Igbenogany. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Hurry, 70. Here we go. Ready.
On first down, Daniel. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is, oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Brings up second and 8.
Okay, ready.
Second down and 8.
18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18.
Daniels gonna throw again. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And the Commanders are gonna have a first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
Commanders first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Touchdown, Commanders. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Important spot here for the Commanders as they will go for 2.
Washington will end up with a 2-point conversion.
Throwing again. Daniel. He'll swing that out wide. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away.
Ready.
So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41.
Go.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Viking 18. Ready, right?
Now they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Javon Kinlaw. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's fourth and long coming up. Steelers getting ready to put this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. That's fielded at about the 18. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Ready up. Ready.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
19 Tiger. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
Daniels to throw on second down. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. They have to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on down.
Ready, break. Ready.
And on this first down, it's Johnson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So these situations, the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Back. Hawk 70.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Here we go. Set. Liking 18. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Off he goes. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Come on, come on.
They'll run with Johnson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. Now here's second and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Steelers 35, Commanders 20.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. The road gets a little tougher now. It's first and 20. Throwing now, Daniel. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, first and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Here's Daniel. That's caught. That's Lane. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Here's first down.
And the Washington
Deputy Ranger, Deputy Ranger.
It's a gain of 17.
To throw is Daniel. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. He tacks on a nice return to boot. He'll get this all the way up to the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over.